Hello YouTube, Maverick here. Hey, I got a great video for you today where we're going to be going over Apex Trader Funding's different account sizes, and we're going to do a quick analysis on the different account sizes, and I'm going to share with you some of my advice for either new traders or experienced traders that are looking to use a funded futures trading account. Apex Trader Funding, in my opinion, is one of the best funded futures trading programs out there. You can trade commodities, interest rates, futures on Forex, as well as equity index futures, of which I trade. There's a lot of misconceptions about these different account sizes. Apex offers several different account sizes, what they call a 25K account, 50K account, 75K account, all the way up to a 300K account. Now, these truly are not $25,000 accounts. You're basically able to lose what they call the trailing threshold or trailing drawdown on each of these accounts. So it's a little misleading why they call them 25K accounts, 50K accounts, and 75K accounts, because really the 25K account, you can only lose $1,500 off your highest mark on the account, and 50K, you can only lose $2,500, and 75K. So don't be fooled by these account sizes. It's kind of a gimmick. I'm also going to share with you some secrets today about this that no other person on YouTube is going to be sharing with you, because a lot of these guys that you're watching videos around Apex Trader Funding, their main focus is their affiliate link. Apex pays really good affiliate links because they know that 90% of you are going to lose within a month, 95% of you guys are going to be busted within 3 months, and 99% of you guys are going to go bust within 3 years. That's just the natures of trading futures. So I make my money in the market. I'm not interested in your affiliate links. However, my link is below if you want to hook me up. But again, this video is to educate you guys on the different account sizes and ideally, hopefully save you money and make you a better trader. So let's jump into these different account sizes. Basically, what I've done at the top is put the different account sizes across, and I've put the goal and the trailing threshold along the left y-axis. So let's look at the 25K account. It has a goal of $1,500 and a trailing threshold of $1,500. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. As you move up in the account sizes, check out the 50K account. It's $3,000 goal, but only a $2,500 trailing threshold, which means that the goal increased by 50%, but the trailing threshold only increased by 40%. What that means is the 50K account is harder to pass than a 25K account. Now with Apex Trader Funding, you're allowed to have 20 accounts running simultaneously using a trade copier. So what you could do is get two 25K accounts to trade simultaneously, and now you've just created a $1,500 goal with a $1,500 drawdown, but by multiplying the two accounts, you're going to benefit the same profit as you would with a 50K account, plus the accounts are cheaper by 11%, almost 12%. So let's look at the 75K account. And you'll notice right under 50K, the goal goes up by 50%, the trailing threshold goes up by 40%. 75K account's even worse. The goal goes up by 64%, but your trailing threshold only goes up by 45%. So, and it just keeps getting worse as you move down, which also creates a lot of other complications when you get into the cash out part of these accounts. My advice is it's always better to go with the 25K accounts, because you can use micro E-mini contracts to scale your account correctly with your drawdown. For instance, my students and my followers that use my trade signals, we're instructed to only trade one micro per every $500 in drawdown. So with a 25K account, you can comfortably trade 3 micro contracts with 500 per micro. That would be 1,500. So easily 3 micros, you're good. But what you can do is, as you can start growing the account, you can increase the size of your micros based on your available drawdown. So another interesting fact to think about is once you do pass your evaluation, the goal is then to get the trailing threshold to stop trailing your account. So as you, let's say, start with a 25K account, you can only lose $1,500. Let's say we get it up to $26,500. We're up $1,500. The trailing threshold follows you up to the $26,500, and then it stops trailing at $26,500. All you need to do is make another $3,000, and now you've just created a $3,000 drawdown into a $1,500 drawdown account, which is equivalent to a 100K account where you would need to make $6,000. So you only need to make $4,500 on a 25K account to get the drawdown that you would get on a 100K account. There's absolutely no reason to trade these larger accounts when you have the ability to scale your accounts using micros. Then, once you pass your evaluation, it's going to come time to get paid. For instance, on a 25K account, the easiest way to make $30,000 in a month is to have 20 25K accounts where you make $1,500. All you have to do is make $1,500 times 20 accounts, and you'll be able to withdraw $30,000 on your first payout. With a 25K account, you're able to withdraw $1,500 on your first pay period, but you're only required to have $26,600 in your account. Whereas on a 50K account, you can only withdraw $2,000, but you need to earn $2,600. So there's an extra $600 above your first payout amount that's required of the 50K account. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because you're leaving $600 in drawdown available for your next cycle. You really don't want to toast these accounts to get the first drawdown. It's not a good strategy. But what I've found is trading the 25K accounts across 20 different accounts. It's much easier to make $3,000 on a 25K account trading 3 micros using my strategies and my signals than it is to trade a 50K account with only an increase of drawdown by 40%, which is the difference between the 25 and 50K accounts, than it is just to run a 25K account up and bake a drawdown into that account.